Hello, everyone, and welcome to our 30-minute webinar, Revolutionize Retail with Electronic Shelf Labels. Two housekeeping points before we get started. The session is being recorded, and you will receive a link over the next few days by email. Secondly, please submit your questions throughout the presentation in the Q&A section, and we will be addressing these towards the end of the webinar. Now, for those of you just familiar with OCR Canada, I wanted to quickly introduce you to our new brand, Levata. First, we continue to offer the same range of products and services you know today. Our partnerships with leading manufacturers such as SOLUM gives you unrivaled access to the best devices, supplies, and software on the market, enhanced by service and support to keep your organization moving forward. With over 200,000 customers worldwide, including 84% of the Fortune 500 served, Levata exists to elevate your potential by providing strategies, solutions, and services to power modern environments so you can rise as an enduring force in a world of motion. Levata combines our established expertise with 5 leading capabilities. This includes customer experience at point of sale, which is designed to improve efficiency, reduce waste, and create a seamless shopping experience. Now, to discuss how electronic shelf labels offer real-time price updates, automated stock checks, and durable e-paper displays that last up to 10 years, we couldn't ask for a better speaker to explore this topic with you. Alex Walderman is a successful business development leader with a focus on retail marketing and operations. His experience creating in-store marketing campaigns and strategically designing stores allows him to take a consultative approach when implementing technology in retail environments. This method earns trust from retailers, partners, and packaged goods companies. Alex has helped retail teams develop successful strategies that boosted sales and improved shopper experiences. By actively listening, approaching every opportunity objectively, and viewing problems from multiple perspectives, Alex creates joint value for clients and partners. Alex, please take it away.
That's a tough intro to follow, but I will do my best. Thank you so much, Edwin. Appreciate it. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining today to talk about retail, the state of the industry today, what's going on, some challenges that many of you retailers and retail partners are facing, and some ways to overcome those challenges. So let's get into it. And next slide, we'll talk about some of the challenges that we, excuse me, at SOLUM have been hearing our clients and partners, retailers, and those who serve retailers, challenges retail is facing today in many different regards. And again, a bit of just context, some background on myself and where I'm coming from. I spent 12, 13 years in retail advertising agencies, developing in-store communications and messaging for grocery chains, quick serve restaurants, gas convenience stores. So I think very much like a marketer, and I've implemented lots of technology at stores like this over the years. So very retail focused. And in terms of the shopper, thinking from the shopper's perspective and the retail operator's perspective. So at SOLUM, what we have, and from Levata, what we've heard from our clients is they're facing several challenges lately. One of those is the frequency of price changes and how complicated it is sometimes to manage this, particularly in large retail locations like grocery stores or big box retail. So there's many products, often thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of products in a store. And maybe a grocery chain, for example, has weekly flyer and sale items where a significant portion of their products go on sale each week. That's a challenge to manage. And it means staff need to be on the floor to change those price tags. And it means that you need to ensure that the pricing is accurate, that the promotional messaging that CPG brands pay for within a grocery setting, for example, go up on time and accurately. And it's difficult to manage that and to ensure that head office for the retailer, as well as store groups on a province by province or regional basis, all knows that what's supposed to go up has gone up when it should go up accurately. So that's a challenge for retailers in many ways. Next is inventory management. Again, all sorts of retail chains. Retail is stores. Stores sell products. That is inventory. There is a lot to manage and to keep track of when it comes to stocking shelves and ensuring that stores are ordering the appropriate amount of product based on what they anticipate or forecast they're going to sell. We know that this is a huge part of retail operations, but it comes with challenges, especially in again, categories like grocery, where fresh food has a shelf life, and that is difficult to manage and estimate or project. How much salmon should I order each week to ensure that we don't have waste at the end? And we'll talk more about how we can help propose some solutions to overcome this challenge and make it easier for operators and merchandisers to budget and plan resources and purchasing accordingly and more effectively. Another key area with e-commerce becoming so prevalent now is online order fulfillment. This means that labor within retail has shifted to pickers, those who pick products off shelf to fulfill an online order, and people in store who manage what products need to be picked for what basket. How do you communicate that out to the pickers in your store? And how do you ensure that you're fulfilling orders promptly and managing the volume of orders that you can fulfill based on what's coming into a grocery chain or any retail establishment, whether that's clothing, whether that's hardware, whether that's quick serve restaurant for online order fulfillments. How is that managed most effectively? And that's a key challenge retailers are facing these days. We'll speak more about that shortly as well. Another challenge we hear our clients talk about a lot is that they're managing different pricing across markets. Now, I remember working I used to work with Tim Hortons, developing all their advertising, and we would have to create in-store signage that promotes the price point for feature of the month product or certain product categories every month, print, kit, and ship signage to every restaurant across Canada. And there were different price points in different regions. This meant that we had to manage and ensure that the right sign is packed in the right box for the right market to get there at the right time, to ensure that all the thousands, if not, to be honest, millions of dollars behind marketing for these promotions is put to good use and carried through to the final moment in the shopper journey, in store, at shelf, when the shopper is standing at the checkout, placing her order. And this is very complicated for chains to manage. There are ways to manage this more effectively and to track effectively to ensure the right message and the right price is displayed in store when it should be. We'll speak more to that shortly as well. But that's something we talk to our clients about all the time in various industries regarding the need to ensure they can prove at a corporate level for the retail chain that across all their markets, the accurate message and price is displayed in store when it should be by market. Another thing that we've heard from our clients is helping, that they really want to have their store staff spend as much time as possible with shoppers. They don't want their store staff to be spending their time as much as they can achieve this. They don't want them to spend the time doing operational tasks if possible. Then they want that time with their store staff spent in front of customers, assisting them, helping them find what they want. Well, there are solutions that we've come up with that can help that. Not only help shoppers, but help store staff help shoppers more effectively. And so that's a huge challenge that, or I should say objective, that we've heard retailers had in terms of how do they make their employees and store staff more valuable to the shoppers by having them assist shoppers instead of doing more operational tasks. We'll talk more about that too. Uh, and again, it's related. It's all about just about leveraging store staff to their full potential. And we'll talk about how certain technologies can enable them and empower those staff to help shoppers more effectively, spend more time with them, and make that time more effective. Another challenge is offering brands opportunities in store to promote their product in more creative, innovative, standout ways. So when you think of a retailer that is a house of brands, or a retailer that sells many brands of products, those brands, in a way, are competing with each other in store. Whether it's a big shoe store that sells many, many brands of shoes, or a grocery that sells many brands of foods. These brands want to stand out against their competition in a retail setting when shoppers come, explore their options, and then make a choice. So one thing that CPG or packaged goods brands want to achieve is making their brand stand out, and retailers want to and have a huge advantage to give, or possibility to give more value to those brands if they can offer them more unique ways to stand out, make their brand stand out to the shopper at shelf, where it matters most, where the shopper is making their choice at shelf of what brand of product they're going to choose. And in-store media is, of course, a huge topic in conversation across the retail industry over the past several years. And there are many ways to amplify a brand's message in store beyond simply putting up a message or rotating video ad on digital signage. There's much more creativity that a retailer could offer brands in store to make those brands stand out more boldly and persuade the shopper to choose them rather than the competition. And so, of course, the topic today is electronic shelf labels. And these electronic shelf labels are, of course, one aspect of the solution that can help solve many of those challenges that we went through there. So, electronic shelf labels and shelf labels combined with other technology in store can solve these problems by enhancing operational efficiency, which means that it can allow store staff to be more efficient by spending their time with shoppers and attending to other matters in the store other than switching thousands of price stickers on shelves each week when the flyer comes out on Thursday morning, for example. But it goes far beyond that in terms of operational efficiency. I mentioned online order fulfillment across different categories of retail, whether that's clothing, grocery, or hardware, or otherwise. And allowing that part of the retail operation to happen more swiftly is something that electronic shelf labels can help with. And we've heard our clients preach the benefits that they've seen from this technology, this ESL technology. We've heard them preach that in terms of how it's allowed them to fulfill more online orders more quickly and allowed them to help their staff get through more online orders quicker so they can generate more revenue. Also, these electronic shelf labels enable instant updates and better performance, which again, we spoke to a challenge previously about a store has a promotion running for the month of February. Perhaps the brand running the promotion paid significant media dollars to promote this offer from Feb 1 to Feb 28th, let's say. And they want to ensure that immediately when doors open across the chain of stores on Feb 1, that ad is up, that ad is communicating what it should be, and that shoppers come, and after they've seen the message on outdoor media, on billboards, TV, Instagram, and it drove them to store, that message is consistent and up when it should be in store, that brand is not missing one moment of the promotion, so shoppers can enjoy it to its fullest. And then when it's completed, it switches right back swiftly. Our system with electronic shelf labels and the software behind it allows retailers and operators at head office and store levels to set when promotions are supposed to happen, to review the content ahead of time and allow other brand partners to review and approve as needed, and to ensure it's set to come down when it should, so that retailers no longer run into the scenarios that we all know have led to significant losses when a shopper comes to a store, has seen a promotion for a certain price, gets to shelf, the product's not listing that sale price, they go to checkout, and now the store has to offer that product at the sale price, even though it may not have been promoted. This leads to many challenges and hiccups at retail, and these solutions help overcome that, this technology. But the biggest thing of all, which is always the thing on everyone's mind, is money. And this solution of electronic shelf labels and electronic shelf labels combined with other technology helps save retailers money. Bottom line, costs that are spent today running an operation that includes many people spending many, many, many hours getting routine tasks done, like changing price tags or changing messaging on signage in stores, you can now save all that time and either save that money or redeploy those assets elsewhere. So you're making more of the dollar you're spending on this staff, which is a huge, huge advantage for retailers. So we've heard, and these are direct quotes from our clients, the cost of labor and printing to maintain shelf pricing is expensive. Yes, it is. We've all heard this and seen this before. ESL, electronic shelf labels, can help solve this by getting rid of store staff's time and eliminating that time from changing print price tags, again, to allow them to tend to customers, help them find what they want on shelf, help encourage them to try new things or new products in the store if that makes sense based on what the shopper is asking about. It can help get rid of printing, kitting, shipping costs for printed tags, printed signage. It allows for cost-effective content changes because you're not swapping out reprinting, kitting, shipping, and having staff install new messaging for promotions that run. Because now you can just switch that content digitally. And it also allows that when you're promoting a certain product in store and you sell out of that product and a print message was up promoting a product you no longer have, what a waste, you can switch that message to something that you have that you can deliver to the client. And it also allows you to promote something that you have, which is not going to lead to a disappointed shopper who sees an ad for a product, asks about it, and is told by the store, sorry, we're sold out. You won't run into that problem anymore because we can change that messaging. And it also eliminates print. It's more environmentally friendly. It allows for the correct message to always be displayed at the right time and ending at the right time, which saves stores money, makes things more relevant to the shopper based on promotions and marketing they've seen elsewhere that drove them to the store. There are so many benefits here. So there are some ways that ESL can help save money. Excuse me. Another challenge we've heard, again, a direct quote from a client: we need more innovative and creative ways to enhance the shopper experience in our store so that shoppers come back and think twice about ordering online. Now, we all know that, it is a known fact in retail that shoppers traditionally spend more when they're live in a store versus when they shop online. And the reason for this is that when a shopper comes in with their shopping list, they are exposed to many, many other products that are not on their list, and they're often enticed to put that into their basket. And as retail marketers, we put messages up along the shopper's path through a store to entice them to put more products in their basket that are not on their list when they came in. And that's how we build a basket and increase revenue or increase average check per shopper. Now, there are many ways to solve this, but at Solium and Levata, we have come up with a unique solution where we leverage our ESLs in combination with touch interactive digital signage to beyond driving shoppers to a certain product on shelf or upselling them to add something off list. We're now helping them find what they want on shelf. Now, if you look at the image on screen, you'll see some red blinking lights on some products and a screen beside it. So imagine that this is a touch interactive display, digital display, that lists several categories. Now, in this case, we're in the beauty section of a store, for example. And let's say it says, makeup, shampoos, conditioners, face soaps. And the shopper is shopping for products and can click on the screen into a subcategory and then enter information about what they're looking for, or select from a menu more specifics about what they're looking for. For example, shampoo for colored hair. And click on the screen to begin the deselection process of this big shelf of many, many products that's overwhelming. Deselect down to what they are interested in. Click down and make the tags, the ESLs, on the specific products that are relevant to them based on their clicks, blink on shelf. And the screen above allow the shopper to drill down to get more information about those products to help them make their choice of what's right for them, whether that information is listed in copy, image, or video to promote it. These are opportunities for the retailer to help the shopper and make the shopper have a more pleasant, easy experience in store, finding what they want and what they need, and perhaps even finding something that they wouldn't have realized was an option had they not had this helpful tool at shelf in store. And now this may sound like a lot of technology or something complicated or something expensive, but the truth is it's quite simple technology that all integrates through one system, which is called our AIMS software. And the retailer can view all of it in one location on your desktop and manage the ESL tags and content, as well as the digital signage content, all on one platform in one view. So it's incredibly easy. But that's not the best part. The best part is that this is a very rich and engaging experience that looks good on the retailer, pleases shoppers, and drives more return trips to the store because it's making them leave with more relevant and useful products. But the best part is packaged goods brands will pay a lot to be part of these experiences and to be the featured brand when a shopper selects, for example, shampoo for colored or dyed hair. Imagine going to the L'Oreals and makeup companies and Pantene Pro V's of the world, the P&Gs and Unilevers, to offer them this kind of experience in your retail setting. How much value is in that, and how much they would perhaps invest to be the featured brand when a shopper selects their specific product that they're looking for. And then Unilever, for example's product pops up first. What a rich experience and what a media opportunity that a retailer could bring brands beyond simple in-store signage. So these are creative ways to think about how to use this technology to, one, create a great shopper experience, but two, get it paid for if you're the retailer. Get it paid for by the brands who are going to be featured and who are going to benefit from those increased sales from this experience. So this allows you to deliver a personalized shopping experience in a modern, forward-thinking way that's very monetizable for the retailer. Next, please. Another one we spoke about earlier, a challenge was price compliance. So we've heard retailers say that they have no visibility to validate price compliance across their network. ESLs and our AIM software allows for this to be reviewed and monitored and tracked in real time at any given moment and you can give visibility to anyone you wish when you're on this platform, whether that's only corporate level or store level, only managers at store level, store staff, whoever you'd like to give the keys to, so to speak. This allows you to validate pricing and content and make updates on a moment-to-moment basis as needed, whether that's on ESLs or digital signage, and ensure that all the messaging, pricing, and promos are up accurately and in a timely fashion and come down in a timely fashion when they should. So a lot of benefits that we've gone through: accurate pricing, real-time updates, streamlining ops, getting personalized, boosting sales, monetizing. A lot to sink your teeth into and think about here. I'm going to stop, pass it over to Edwin if you'd like to say anything, but then really what I want to do is hear from the group in terms of questions or comments or other challenges you're facing. And what's on the screen is just a few examples of current clients who are enjoying this ESL and or digital signage solution today and seeing huge benefits from it. Edwin?
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Alex, for sharing your insights. And I will share the full presentation with you all afterwards, so you can look through the few slides we kind of had to skip through. Want to kind of add to it what Levata role in working with SOLUM is. So Levata provides the SOLUM electronic shelf labels as a comprehensive service solution. So beyond SOLUM's cutting edge technology, we offer like a full suite of services to ensure seamless integration into your store's operations, like on-site installation. Our expert team handles the full installation process, ensures quick and efficient deployment without disrupting your daily operations. Staging and deployment, like from initial setup to full-scale deployment, we coordinate every aspect of the rollout, ensuring your labels are fully functional and integrated with your existing systems. And managed services. Ongoing support and monitoring ensure that your ESL system operates at peak efficiency with real-time troubleshooting and maintenance as needed. Now it's time for Alex to answer a few of your questions. We look forward to exploring if there's a business case for electronic shelf labels in your organization. So if you use the form on our levata.com website, you can reach out to us and we'll get this call arranged. A couple of questions, Alex, that came in. One, do you have a video of to show how the interactive experience in action? I know you have a lot of collateral.
We do have videos. So we'll follow up with the groups separately, maybe after the webinar, with
Okay.
video and maybe a couple other materials that might be of interest based on what we talked about today.
Okay. And maybe we'll take at least one question here. How complicated this is for the retail team to manage price changes?
Yeah, that's a really good question. The truth is that our AIMS platform, and Edwin, if you don't mind, you're running the slides. If you want to go back to a view of the AIMS platform, what you can see, and happy to drill deeper into this, box 3 on the screen is a very small view of our AIMS software. But in essence, what this is a platform where you can go in, click down on any level you want, from a tag to a group of to that tag, across a group of stores or a province of stores or a chain of stores. And in terms of how easy or simple it is, initially you set up the tags. You physically install rails on a shelf and install the tags on those rails. Scan a product, scan the tag, and in a few seconds, the content will appear on the tag based on the barcode of the product you scanned. Once the store is set up after doing that, which that takes a few days initially, or perhaps one day, depending on the size of the store, it's just a matter of logging on online and changing the pricing or messaging on the tags or the sign as needed, and we'll help educate you and train you up front so that you and your team are well aware of and comfortable on the platform. And until you're comfortable, only then will we release you into the wild to manage it. But Levata and the team help manage this on a day-to-day basis for many clients, or when there are big chunks of data to be changed over. And so we're here to help every step of the way, but it's really not that hard. And many clients run it themselves every day.
Well, thanks very much, Alex. This is quite insightful. If there's anything we can do to answer more of your questions or, discuss next steps that you'd like to take, please reach out to us. For now, I appreciate you all attending. Have a great rest of your day.